Good evening. How you doing, guys? This is Fernando here again on another shopping spree for one of our projects. Um, Today we'll be looking for some tiles. Actually, we're looking for some alternatives to hardwood flooring, and reason being, the location where we'll be placing these tiles or the new flooring in this home we'll be working on. Actually, we're using it as a how would you say, as a precautionary measures, as an alternative once again to the actual wood flooring. We're going to go with some maybe some tiles or some laminate or some vinyl. So we're actually taking a look at some options here at a local home improvement store to see what option is best for our upcoming project. We're taking a look at a few aisles here. We're going to start by looking at a laminate. As you can see here, this is a laminate section, and these are, for the most part, some samples that they have. You can see in here, they actually have some samples that you can actually feel and take a look at. Now, with laminate flooring, if you can see the actual width or diameter of the laminate, it's pretty thick, but it's made of compressed wood. Now, for those of you who don't know what compressed wood is actually particle wood, which has been, again, compressed in order to make a sheet of wood, if you will. If you're familiar with plywood, you know plywoods come in sheet, and these have been compressed. The wood particles have been compressed in this laminate flooring in order to make a sheet of wood in which they turn into floor tiles. Now, if you can see here, these are the joints where the laminate flooring actually meet, and once again, this is the actual thickness or diameter of the tiles. So they're pretty thick, but that option may defeat the purpose, considering that we'll be using this in an area where it may be or may not, but we're using it once again as a alternative or as a precautionary measure in case any water seeps in the area. We want to prevent any damages to the floor. Next option here, we're looking at vinyl. Now, this particular vinyl option, if you take a look here, there's a few options. Now, the actual color that we're looking for is something maybe like this right here. Something off gray, off white. Let's take a look here. Once again, there's samples that you can actually take a look at here. Now, this particular tile, oops, I grabbed two pieces here. Let me just grab one. If you could notice a difference here between this particular tile. With the laminate flooring, you have the compressed wood, which is a thicker diameter, maybe about 1/4 of an inch, I'll say, or 1/2 an inch for the laminate. Now, this is probably 1/4 of an inch in diameter for the vinyl flooring. So if you take a look here, you see that. So you can notice a difference in thickness or width, if you will, from laminate to the vinyl flooring. Now, the difference in these two is that the vinyl flooring, if you take a look at the back here, it has a rubbery backing to it, which will more than likely protect it from the water and is probably a better option than the laminate flooring. So this is not a bad option, guys, for the actual project that we're working on. And this seasoned wood here is the seasoned wood laminate, I should say vinyl, I'm sorry, option. Looks pretty good. And if you take a look at the grooves here, the indentation of this particular vinyl flooring is pretty much what we're looking for here. Now, the difference between laminate and vinyl, and we'll go ahead and show you the laminate flooring once again, but the vinyl flooring actually gives you great indentation. If you take a look here, there's some great indentation, okay, that actually gives the vinyl flooring tile here, or plank, if you will, the vinyl plank that is used for the flooring. It gives it a great feel. You actually have to be, if you rub your hand here, I'll rub my nails against it, see if you can hear that. If you hear that, so that's the sound of my nail actually moving across the indentation of the actual wood grain, if you will. Again, it's not actual wood, it is vinyl, but it's a very, very, very interesting and very good replica of the actual wood grain. I'm going to show you the difference between the vinyl, and once again, we're going to come over here to the laminate. Now, the laminate has more of a smooth surface. Okay, if you take a look here, I'm scratching my nails, and the sound of my nails against the grains is not as profound as with the vinyl. So I'm really liking the option of the vinyl, considering that the actual backing will serve the purpose as being more waterproof than the laminate. Once again, we'll take a look at the vinyl flooring here, and you can see the joint area of the vinyl flooring. Okay. So once again, the width or diameter is about 1/4 inch as compared to the laminate flooring, which is about 1 inch thickness of compressed wood. Vinyl, once again, is not compressed wood. It is more of a synthetic plastic, if you will, which could work pretty well for our what we're going for. Now we have tiles. Now, the tile flooring is very interesting because tile comes in a lot of options. You have porcelain, you have the glossy finish, you have the matte finish, and like I said, these also come in the wood grain option. Now, this is actually amazing because for $3.98 a square foot is not a bad deal for a tile that will last you a lifetime. Now, if you take a close-up look here, guys, you can take a look at the actual tiles, the replica of the wood grains here, and of the wood rings, if you will. I mean, it's very, very detailed. And once again, if I rub my nails across the tile, you can see all the indentation here, all the detail of the wood grain. Once again, the grains in the tile, which is a replica of a wood grain. But it's very, very, very well done, guys. Now we'll come across here and we will look at our third and last option, which is hardwood. Now, this is the option that we said that we were not going to use, considering the fact that we were going to use this in an area that may or may not get wet, but we wanted to not use it as a preventative measure. And the reason being, as you can see, this is probably slightly less than 1 inch thick in diameter and slightly thicker than the 1/4 inch vinyl we not too long took a look at on the other side. Now, this is a joint area also, and this is not compressed wood, guys. Do not look at this part. This is just compressed wood that the actual home improvement store used to attach the wood tile to when they joined both planks together. So do not look at this. We're looking at this area here, the area between my fingers. That's what we're looking at. And this is the joint that joins both planks. 1 plank, 2 planks, joint. Okay, so once again, we're not going to go with that. I think our best option here today would be between the vinyl, which once again, I'm really liking the detail in the vinyl here, and the color is perfect for what we're going for, considering that it has a waterproof backing, vinyl more of a synthetic plastic, and the tile. So considering if we can find the color that we're looking for, we may go with the tiles at $3.98 a square foot, which is not a bad deal. Or we may go with the actual vinyl, which is $2.97 a square foot. So far, I think our vinyl replica of a hardwood flooring is winning the competition. So we'll take a look here. I'm gonna get ready here to ask some folks here if I could find anyone to help me out. That way we can pick out the colors that are available. And as I take a look here at some discount options, this is a vinyl flooring, and that looks like the color that we are actually aiming at here. We also have some tiles in this area as well. If you look at the back of the tiles, they do not have joints, obviously. Okay. This is a great option as well. And at $2 a square foot, it's not a bad option. So I think our tiles, since we have this one on a discount at $2 a square foot, that might be our winner, guys. So we'll find an employee here, and we'll probably bag a few square feet of this baby and take it home. Once again, guys, thanks again for meeting with us today. And until next time, here at Joe for Interiors, SMP, for our next project. Have a good day.